Hello, ladies and gents, and everyone else. Welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. This is going to be episode number 22. And we just found out that we should be bringing a gift to Lady Ningguang when we go up to the Jade Chamber. Um, so that's what we're going to do. Paimon came up with a idea from a dream about some kind of slime dessert that we should bring her. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Well, where are we going? Down there. Look for the ingredients that Paimon needs. What ingredients? Okay, so right down here.
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Alright, next. Stop shooting things at me, I'm busy. Go over here, beat these guys up.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air?
I can't smell anything.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Like someone calling for help.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there.
I bet it came from that person in the cage over there.
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Looks like it. Let's fix this situation. Excuse me.
There's no end to this.
I'd like to talk to you about the guy in the box. Stop throwing dirt at me. I just lost. Next. Okay. Well, I kind of want to go beat them up. We'll go there in a minute. Is that a statue in the water? There's stuff under the water. Huh. That's strange that stuff would be down there in the water like that. Especially considering we can't swim down. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Dude, the door's open.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell.
No, they would have died
Those
first.
treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Hmm.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you.
Fair enough.
I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Level up and ascension materials. Can you do that?
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
What?
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one, the kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
Whoa.
Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar-frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Go to Mingxing Jewelry, which is a long ways away. We're going to teleport. Oh yeah, I want to go beat those guys up real quick. These guys over here. This is probably a bad idea. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Frozen. Crisp.
Oh. That was nice. You hit your friend.
Let's light it up!
Cut platter.
It's gonna hurt in the morning.
Send this quickly. Freshness preserved. Out.
Sit down. That was fun. Alright, go over here.
It's a miracle!
Bunch of stuff. Yeah. I still want to know about this statue, though. It's weird that it's down in the water. Well, there's more. There's stuff under the water. How? Is that a door? There's a door here. I want to know. But I think we might come back to that. We do have more important stuff. So, let's go back to Levi. Right here. Teleport there. Right there. Alright, now that we're here and dripping wet. Oh good, we have a sparkly line. Follow the sparkly line. Jewelry store, right here.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
You have no jewelry?
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him.
Uncle Mung.
Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business.
I thought you said you were out of jewelry.
Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Probably.
Yep. It's great!
We haven't even seen it yet.
Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Where'd we get powdered sugar from?
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
Looks interesting. Still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Alright. That would be up there. Okay, so I gotta go back up to the thing. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Look for the guide. Wonder who the guide's gonna be. Because we've met quite a few playable characters. Like Baju and Chi-Chi, and we've met Ningguang, and we've met Kuching, and Zhongli is a playable character. I believe Child is a playable character too. And Ganyu is a playable character. I don't know anything really about her, but she's supposed to be a playable character. Just because it was pretty. Alright, so we're here. Now what? Over here, maybe? Oh. Hello, guide to the Jade Chamber.
Though the clouds may darken and light turn to gloam, still the moon over the chamber roams.
Okay.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Maybe. It's night, but maybe.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Oh, are we on? Oh, we're on the Jade Chamber now.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
Hello, Ningguang.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Yeah, you could have told us how to get here.
Oh no, it's nothing.
It's my first time coming to a place this high up. Nice place, this Jade Chamber.
I'm glad you like it too.
She's got a cool tattoo on her leg.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
Convenient.
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
It is a pretty cool building.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This Tinshuan does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Yeah, Jean speaks pretty highly of almost everybody.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
She's been keeping tabs.
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
That was like right when I got to Liyue.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Well, alrighty. She said a naughty word. We also ran into the Yuan not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Yes. How'd you? Well, you probably saw it.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
So what if she was? We didn't do anything wrong.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
You just said you could see everything in Liyue.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Kuching said that Chising would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti.
That's kind of your fault.
The reason
You're
I
pretty
invited you
secretive.
here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Okay, I'm here. Clear away. Where are you going? Don't jump. I was gonna say, please stop. Okay, we're here now. Didn't want to talk over there?
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Yeah. Once or twice. It's been spoken of. Only in the broadest of strokes. Yeah.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost.
Yeah.
In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
Man, must have been a big one underneath that big rock.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before.
I wonder who it's going to be.
Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Then why hide the Exuvia?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there. You no doubt saw.
Yes.
But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
Who are we speaking of?
Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's... Those are very close to the same. Is it him? It's him, isn't it? Let's do the second one.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Hmm.
Huh?
What?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Okay.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Alright, let's go inside and see what's going on.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
It is very nice. How do I get down there? Oh, there's stairs right here. We go down the stairs. That makes sense. Okay. Now we go back upstairs. That makes sense too. Nice office. Can I steal your stuff before we talk? I'm not interested. Stuff. I want to steal your stuff. A scale? Okay. Any more stuff? Oh. Oh no, I don't want to sit. Porcelain vase. Yeah. Yeah, it's a delicate one. Okay. From the crux. Anyway. Ningguang.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep over there.
Can we really?
Yes, we live here now.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
I don't know about her. She's essentially a politician of sorts, and politicians are not normally nice unless they want something.
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Yes, stop looking at my notes.
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
Yeah?
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets.
Take a screenshot.
But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler?
No.
You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that.
Yes?
If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
I'm sure you would. I have a feeling you're working with the Fatui.
But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching,
Between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy. I do with Kaching and her skepticism of the divine. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't trust her.
you'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Not too fond of her, huh?
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Well, you were listening.
Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has had a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning.
Then why didn't you say it from the very beginning?
I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt.
With La Signora.
With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
She just said I. Not could Paimon.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously.
It's all right. I like direct people.
Okay.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Oh.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall.
What?
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
She's very money hungry.
Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
I bet it's important, though.
This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission.
You put all that together?
Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to.
It would give them the ability to run around Julian Karst without having to worry about the Adepta.
Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Ningguang is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so?
I do think so. Like I said, politician, goals to their own end.
Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something.
Okay.
Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
That's a good idea. Okay. I think we're probably going to leave this episode here while I figure out a way to get out of here. Wrong door. This one.
This gives good market insight.
And we'll go check out this intel at some point. Yeah. Oh, you can see the entire mountain. That's cool. It's way over there. Okay. Yeah. We're going to leave this one here, and we'll go check that out in the next episode. So if you like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.
Ow! Where did that come from?